From Las Vegas, Sandy Kastel and friends.
Good morning and welcome to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. The best to you each morning. K-E-L-L-O-W, Kellogg's best to you, your mother.
No, it's KLAV.
Oh, that's right.
This is Thursday morning, May 29th on KLAV 1230 a.m. and we are sponsored by Resort Stay International, Salvation Army, Smith's Food and Drug on West Sahara and Durango, George L. Stewart for insurance you don't have to die to collect, and Tony May, attorney at law, and Royal Cleaners on Flamingo and Durango. We're live on KLAV weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, and you can also tune in midnight, Monday through Friday on KLAV and 11 p.m. on 10 p.m. on VegasAllNetRadio.com. You know, my guest today, I've got a lot of guests. I've got Dakota, if he shows up, Dakota Harvath as Sinatra, Bill Holden. Oh, where's Bill? Bill's not here either. Oh, maybe they're coming. Dr. Malik, Dr. Ed Malik, also
Doc,
with the with the melancholics, and he's also an eye doctor. He's my eye doctor. Hi, Dr. Malik. How you doing?
It cost me $600. I can't believe it. Yo, banana in the tailpipe.
And we've got Talmadge Purcell of the Legacy of the Temptations Tribute.
How are you tonight?
Good. How are you? Now, you go by Tal?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hi, Tal. And then, of course, we have George Stewart with insurance you don't have to die to collect. Hi, George.
Good morning, good morning.
You're going to have to get right on that microphone, dear.
Good morning. Thank you.
And then also, of course, John Stewart, who's out there trying to get some information from me from Sue, who helps us out here at KLAV. Also, we have Tim Bowman as our engineer, but he's also a mixed martial arts fighter. And then we have Rhett Nielsen on the camera.
I'm not him out, too.
Now, folks, ladies and gentlemen, this next gentleman I want to tell you a little bit about, okay? It was about a year and a half ago, and I was going through a transition in my life. I really didn't expect to find somebody like him, but I did.
Till I dropped my wallet.
But I got to tell you, ladies, listen to this. Every morning, and gentlemen, I want you to listen too. Every single morning, he wakes me up with kisses. And he brings me lemon water when I'm still in bed. And then he makes me a fabulous breakfast of scrambled eggs and toast and bacon. And then sometimes he even gives me, what's that stuff with biscuits and gravy? Oh my gosh, it's way too much to eat. That's why I've gained 20 pounds. But this gentleman is just a special guy. And I got to tell you, of course he has his quirks. I mean, he fills up his gas tank when it's not even empty. He washes his cars every day. And he is an excellent chef. This is none other than Chef Michael.
Hey, everybody. Sandy, that was so nice of you.
Well, you paid me pretty for it.
Tell me about it. It's supposed to be a fortune. Mike Unger right now is out there. He's driving. He's listening, and he's going for a biopsy. Mike, my prayers are with you. I hope everything's okay.
Hi, Mike.
We love you, Mike, and we're going to have Mike Unger was the president of the Showboat Hotel. And we just want you to know we're out there, and we know people are listening all the time. We pick up the phone, we call the people up, and I ask the lady, so what do you like about the show? And they said it's uplifting, it's enjoyable, it's fun, and we don't know what the hell you're going to say next. And I just want to thank, again, not only Sandy for being so nice to be a part of my life, and that's so nice of you, Sandy, to say that, because there's people out there, they listen all the time. You know, they get up in the morning, and we became number one. We're the number one radio station in Las Vegas, Nevada.
KLAV.
They went from 30,000 listeners to almost 90,000 in the 5 weeks that we've been here. And it's really nice, because I want to have fun with all these, because I'm right next to the great Dr. Malik.
That's right, of the melancholics.
That's right, and he's the best. And I went to see him, and he gave me my glasses. It cost me like $600. I couldn't believe it. And,
well, now, wait a minute. That was including your eye exam, and that was including the frames, and that was including the lenses, and that was including...
done.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get no show tickets. I got nothing. But the bottom line is, he put the glasses on when he gave me the bill, and he out-focused them. Until I went home, I said, oh, my God, did I break a window?
What's wrong with this picture? You couldn't see it.
Let me tell you something, everybody out there, and I want you to listen to Chef Michael. This is no BS. This kid's terrific. Because I went to eye doctors before. When you're 62 years old, you buy these cheaters, and you spend $20, $30, all that BS, $350, $200, $150. Do yourself a favor. Listen to me. Go see this gentleman, because when I went into his office, I don't know what the hell he done, but he put these glasses on me. and he said, Mike, look here, do this, do that, and I actually was great because for years, I'm telling you, I went and bought the cheaters. You know, I went from 200 to 225 to 275 to 3 to 325, and then I had 2 Coke bottles that I cut in half and stuck them on my eyes.
And you couldn't read your recipes anymore.
I couldn't read the recipes, but Dr. Malik, I want everybody to know that you did a hell of a job. You're a nice guy, and we're going to have a drum duel. Me and you. You put up 10,000, I'll put up 1,000,000, and we'll see whose hands are faster.
Right.
Because you got it in my wallet real good, pal.
It's not about fast.
No, easy, Doc, easy. I got John Stewart because you're looking for a great drummer for his new show called The Dance of the Seven Virgins. And John, I'm going to go see it. So anyway, in fact, Sandy, that was so nice of you. I love you, Sandy. I want everybody to know. I really do. Where's the what happened to the audience? There you go. That's all my aunts and uncles named Teresa, Internet. And I know Don Osterson's out there. We love you, Don, you son of a... I can't.
Hi, Don. How you doing?
We all right, Don. We love you,
It was
pal.
great talking with you last night,
Yes.
and we'll be talking to you again today.
Yes, we are.
That's
and
right.
we love Don Osterson,
That's
even
right.
though he's from Jewish faith. It's okay, because when he comes to my house, I make him lox parmesan. You find that funny there? I mean, Liz, what a crowd this is.
Oh my gosh!
Should've married you.
Well, you know what, Michael?
Yes, sir.
You know, I've been going to see Dr. Malik for a long time too, and he's always told me, well, I play drums, and I've got this band, Melancholics, and I said, okay. So he gave me a CD, and I took it home and I listened to it. I said, oh my gosh, you've got to come on the radio show. So finally,
I'm here.
you got him to come on, Michael.
Well, we have a very good friend of both of ours,
Yeah.
a great trumpet player. Tell him who it is. The screamer.
Which one?
The eye doctor, the surgeon.
Oh, yeah, Little.
Yeah, Lauren Little.
Lauren
And
Little.
back in the 70s, Lauren used to play at the Musicians Union Hall, and this kid could play trumpet. This guy was, and if you like Maynard Ferguson and Doc Severinsen, that's the range that this guy played, and he was a eye surgeon.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But it was great.
Well, it's interesting. Dr. Malik, or shall I call you Ed?
Ed, yeah.
It's just so weird.
I'm off
Yeah.
today.
Okay, Ed. How did this all come about? I mean, were you a drummer when you were a kid, and then you
Oh, yeah.
decided to be an eye doctor, or
Well, you look at the music industry, you better go to college.
you got to go to college?
I had to be a doctor so I could afford to play drums.
Right. And so you were playing while you were in college and stuff too? with
Oh, I
different
played since
bands
I was
and-
7.
Right.
Yeah.
But this new band that you've got together, the Melancholics, you guys have recorded all kinds of songs. You played with other groups. You were with Bare Naked Lady. What is the Bare Naked Ladies? You were with special guests. You were the special guest.
Yeah, we got to open their 20th anniversary tour. It was wonderful.
Oh my gosh! And you've got You've got a new album coming out.
Well, if we
Right.
get it, once a week, we grow it in my house, and it takes forever. So
Yeah.
sometime later this year, we'll have a new one. I think we're going to cut it. We have about 30 songs already.
Yeah.
So I met a bunch of guys who know how to write songs, and that's an unusual thing. So we're on a roll right now. Every night we get together, we try to write an entire song, produce it, record it, arrange it, write the words, and put it out.
And the music, Doc, is it like, what kind of music is it?
Well, the guys call it jam band when they review us. If there's a category for that, I don't understand what that actually means, other than I'm over 50 and I don't wear eyeliner. So I think in the rock and roll business, that's where you end up. But the jam band circuit's really wild on the West Coast. There are a lot of bands that go up and down the coast and
Jam.
yeah, I mean. They stretch out the songs, play them different every night. I think we got blamed for that because we don't rehearse enough. So, they're making it up as they go.
Yeah, but you have a mixture of different styles in your music too, because I think as a lot of musicians they draw from a lot of different styles in their music, but some bring it into what they're doing and create this new kind of sound.
Well, it was started out as a folk duo playing Filipino songs. 2 of the guys in coffee houses, and then I came at it from a jazz standpoint. When I grew up playing jazz here, I moved here in '76 and met Montgomery and learned what real jazz was then. So I get that, and then I bring that in, and we got Latin percussion. We've got Neil McIntosh now playing trumpet, who can do all that pretty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to make it a little more improvisational, but it's groove. It's groove oriented. You can dance to it. You can swing to it. You know, it takes off where the Grateful Dead left off. Those kind of bands.
You know, it says here that you remember, or you're working with the Las Vegas Jam Band Society.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we had something like that.
I didn't either, but I went to their meeting, and gosh, these guys with beards and long hair, they're doing Robert's Rules of Order and establishing budgets, and I'm like, I don't know musicians that understand Robert's Rules of Order.
Well, you know something, Sandy? We have Rock Vault. We have Rock Vault at the LVH. And for anybody that calls in today, you know, it's area code 702-731-1230. Ask me any question you like about food. We will give you 2 comp show tickets to see Rock Vault at the Las Vegas Hilton. These tickets are what, $110 a piece?
About right.
In that area, that's thanks to John Stewart and the gentleman that was nice enough to do that.
Rick White.
Rick White. Rick, we love you, buddy. I'm going to
right.
come to see you, Rick White. And I'm going to take my friend Tim because he's the ultimate fighter, and he's fighting on August 5th. And that's going to be marvelous. And the month after, it's a month prior to my birthday. So July 5th, I'll be 62 years old. Oh, my God in heaven.
Well, if you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. And you never know what to expect here because we have all kinds of guests. And we'll see you right after a message from our sponsors.
Lady, get out of the bathroom and call me. Come on, lady. I know you're still in there.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. That is Ed Malik of the Melancholics. And it says here that you were called the Funky Folk Daddies with the Las Vegas Weekly. City Life magazine said that this is crunchy granola. So you get some cool titles there. So where can people find out about your music?
The best place right now is Facebook. We have a great page there, a lot of friends, a lot of music, a lot of connections to the other bands we play with. So that's the best place right now.
Okay. And then, of course, they can come and see you on Rainbow and get their eyes done.
We're on CD Baby as well, online. We're on iTunes. You can get the music there.
Uh-huh. So you're everywhere. Like, you're probably on Rhapsody and all those others if you're on CD Baby and iTunes. And
I think so.
There's all kinds of streaming things that they put you on, too, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, well, I really love the music, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that a little bit later. And I see Michael just pulled out his guitar.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh, yeah.
actually, wait. That's my guitar. That's my Martin. You better be careful with that.
Yes, that was a pretty one.
I brought that all the way from Nashville, Tennessee.
Really, Sandy?
Yes, I did.
Well, guess what? I'm confessing that I love you.
Oh.
I'm confessing, do you love me too?
Well, sometimes.
I'm confessing that I need you. Sandy, I do, I do, I do, I do. In your eyes I see such strange things.
I hear harmonies.
But your lips deny the two. I'm confessing that I love you. I do, I do, I do, I do. Build a little castle way up in the sky. Cozy little castle for Sandy and I. Here's my favorite song.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh my gosh, Chef Michael.
That's it, that's all. There's no cover charge to help with this
So
crap.
talented. You know, if we had a set of drums in here, he'd be playing the drums.
You're right,
That's
I
right.
would be.
So,
we have so much fun in this studio, which we love. And Tim says, "What the hell was that song?"
do we have callers, or are they just calling in for tickets, Tim?
That's okay.
Great. Well,
And
good.
that's all right. And that song was done by the MAFIA Association, which I'm very proud. The Mothers and Fathers of Town Association. Doc. Is that Joey Vespi? Get rid of that guy.
You know what, Michael?
Yes,
I want to
sir.
send out a shout out to Ruben, who calls us and listens to our show almost every day.
We love you, Ruben.
And I want to say thank you, Ruben, for listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends. And just for calling in, he has already, in the last few weeks, won a CD, 2 CDs, a book, and show tickets twice. So, folks, Call in 702-731-1230 so you can win some show tickets. And Johnny Stewart is going to tell you what the show tickets are.
Tell him, Johnny.
Hey, here we go. Well, we've just added Panda.
Oh!
Okay,
man,
that's a big show.
Man, I love their Chinese
That's
food.
a big show, okay? And I have it from Japan. Is it good? Okay, and we also have, of course, that's over at the Venetian, and I meet with Rick White today at 10:15. I've got to really get over there quick.
Not Rick White.
Try to Rick White from LVH, of course, for Rock Vault, and we're going to get some printed up tickets, so it really looks good for us. And then we, of course, have country superstars over at the Planet Hollywood, and we have Mark Savard, and we have the Beatles, and Jeff Savilico, and also recycled percussion at
Not
the Quad.
recycled percussion.
Country
at the Quad.
superstars.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, I got the chills.
And Doc's going to be in the show. They're going to put him in there.
Doc's the
Oh,
show.
my God.
Oh, Doc, can I get a discount for God's sake?
I started with pots and pans.
Oh, what a-
He knows. He knows.
Oh, well, that's Johnny Stewart, but we love you. Johnny, once again,
Thank you
we're
so much, John
we
Stewart.
were so proud to say that John, and I said it's public knowledge, John came on the show as a guest when we first started.
And he's never left.
And he's never left, and then
I
he
can't
said,
find the exit.
and then he said, then he hits me with a bill like you did, Doc. He said, what did I do, break a
I'm
window?
while you're at it.
No, but it's a blessing to have John Stewart because we're not going to have him forever because he's got his own shows. And
I
once he
know,
starts,
I know,
we're gonna
I
lose him.
know.
But that's okay because John will always have a seat with us. He'll always be a part of the
That's
family.
right.
And we're great because we're going to, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand something. This is televised every day on YouTube, but we're going with television on Saturday and Sunday.
Coming soon,
I'm buying
coming
the TV.
soon.
I'm going to television.
He's going to buy this TV station just so he
That's
can do
right.
TV.
I got enough money. I can do it. I'm going to do the television.
He's
but-
been saving his nickels and dimes, folks.
That's right. It's a true story because Sandy and I, we were in Reno a couple of nights ago, and we were on the second floor.
Michael, don't tell him. Don't tell him. You're really not going to tell him about that story, are you?
No,
About that couple next door?
How about the blind guy on Fremont
guy
Street?
next door?
How about that? You want
And
me
the
to-
blind guy next... Oh, my God. Go ahead, tell him if you want about the blind guy.
The blind guy or the guy that was next door making all that
No, the blind
noise?
guy.
We were on Fremont Street, Doc. And thank God I got those glasses from you because this guy said, I'm blind, I can't see. Give me a dime. I just need a dime. And the guy's making money. And I'm looking at this guy, and Doc, I thought of you. I swear to you, because I know you'd open up a second store. Because at the 600 I gave you, that made the difference. So what happened is, I'm only teasing. Don't get upset, Doc. He's ready to walk off the set. And he says, I'm blind. I just need a dime. And everybody was giving him money. And I looked at him, and I seen he was looking out of one eye. And I said, I wish Dr. Malik was with me right now. And I walked up to the guy and said, excuse me, pal, listen to me carefully. I don't want to blow your cover. I know you're making a few dollars, but you can see out of one eye. And he said, how about a nickel?
Well, you know, Chef Michael, we've got a caller.
Not a caller, thank God in heaven. I'm so excited. Who's calling me?
Oh, hi, Ruben. How you doing?
How you doing, Sandy? I just want to thank you for the shout-out. This is Ruben.
Sure.
We
Thank
love
you,
you, Rube.
Ruben.
Yeah, I've got a question there for Mike, the chef.
Okay.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Mike, you know anything about Italian beef sandwiches?
You know something? My birthday's the July 5th. And this is what I'm making for my birthday. I'm making the Italian roast pork sandwich, my Uncle Dom's recipe. I'm making exactly what you just said, the Italian roast beef, which I'm going to give you the recipe right now for it. Rube, get the pencil and the paper right now. Find it. If that lady's living with you that's in that bathroom, open that bathroom door because I know she's got a pen and paper. Get her out of that bathroom, and here comes the recipe. You go to Smith Food King, you ask for Mike. Mike is the head butcher. One thing about Smith's, their customer service is unsurpassed, and they're doing a whole new revamp because Smith's Food King, I don't want to say Food King, Smith's Food and Drug, they're really interested in customer service.
Yes.
As soon as you walk in Durango in the store, you'll see Sandy and I's picture right there because people always want to know what I look like.
And they were taking pictures with it the other day.
Unbelievable. I tell people I look like Brad Pitt, and John Stewart says I look like Mickey Rooney. So anyway, what you do is you go there and you get yourself, you can get a brisket, you can get yourself a chuck roast. Okay, brisket's a little expensive, so let's go with a chuck roast. You get yourself a 4 or 5 pound chuck roast. You follow me so far, Rube? All right. You get yourself one of those pans on aisle 3, the metal pan. Put the chuck roast in it. Go down aisle 4. Go get 5 cans of French onion soup. Throw them in there. Add 5 cans of water. No salt, Rube, because I'm telling you, French onion soup is salty. Add pepper, parsley, a little bit of garlic, cover it, put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 5.5 hours. Don't open that oven. Don't touch it. uncover it, and I'm telling you, Rube, that meat will fall off that bone. Now, you can have an ob juice, or if you want a gravy, then you go down aisle 5 and get yourself Wondra. Wondra I use. Don't fool with the cornstarch. Don't fool with the with flour, because I'm telling you, if you don't know how to do that balance, it'll coagulate and you'll get all lumps in there. But when you work with Wondra, you can never hurt that. You can put that in boiling water, it'll just melt, and it makes a beautiful gravy. And then you get yourself some Kaiser rolls. Go right to the bakery department at Smith's, and I'm telling you something, you can't beat their pastries, you can't beat their cake. I'm Italian, I'm from Philly. I know about good bread, and if I didn't need the bread, I wouldn't be here. So the bottom line is you go get that stuff, and I'm telling you something, it's the best roast beef. Chuck roast, 4.5 pounds, 5 cans of... Go ahead. You're not paying attention, Ruben.
I'm listening.
All right. 5 cans of French onion soup with 5 cans of water, parsley, a little bit of, be careful with the salt, black pepper. Cover it, 350 degrees in the oven for 5.5 to 6 hours. Uncover it. That meat, you can cut it with a spoon. It will melt in your mouth.
It falls right off, huh?
You got it, big guy.
Mike, can I ask you a question? As far as there's a restaurant that just moved from Chicago to here. It's an Italian restaurant. Could I mention that name or no?
Sure, of course, you're 200. Go right ahead.
It's well, they strictly deal in Italian beef sandwiches and Italian sausage and hot dogs from Chicago. It's called Al's. I believe it's called Al's Italian Beef or Al's.
Is it a restaurant? Is it a restaurant where you can go sit and eat?
You can sit in there. It's basically just sitting like a fast food, but you can sit there and eat. They got some real good beef sandwiches and some good hot dogs there.
Where's it at, Ruben?
They're on West Sahara, right there by the Harley Davidson dealership.
Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
I just bought a Harley Davidson last week.
It's on Rainbow. I know it's on West Sahara near. It's on Sahara near Rainbow. It's
Yeah,
called
that's
Al's
Rainbow, right?
Chicago Beef.
Okay.
I'm going to go see them.
Thank you so much.
You're going to love their beef sandwiches, their hot dogs, their gennaro, and their sweet peppers.
Well, for that plug, they should give you some free stuff and
That's
comps.
right.
Go in there, yeah.
We'll have to go see him.
Ruben,
Thank you, Ruben.
buddy. We love you, pal. And thanks.
Okay,
Ruben,
thank
real
you.
quick before you get off the phone, what do you like about the show?
Oh, I love everything. It's exciting. It's generating. I like you. You talk. You make the show. Sandy Kastel, she sings beautiful. The whole show is great. You got a good people up there, your guests and so on.
Well, we thank you
got
for
the
that.
kids.
And I always like
It's
to...
a great show.
Thank you. And I always ask that for the people because guess what? We can toot our own horn, but when you toot that horn for us, it goes a long way. Once again, Rube, we love you. We thank you. God bless you. And may the Lord bless you today and every day of your life. Thank you so much.
Thanks
for
a
calling.
lot. Okay, bye, Ruben.
Bye.
If you're just tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. Excuse me. And we're here with special guest. Oh my gosh, we've got... oh my gosh, everything's changed here. So I'm looking at my notes, but we've got Ed Malik of the Melancholics. We've got Thalmage Persall.
That works.
Is that close?
Yes.
Well, give me the exact thing.
No, that's it.
Oh,
Talmadge
Talmadge
Or
Persall.
Talmadge Persall.
With the legacy of the Temptations tribute, Motown anthology, and more. And we have George Stewart, and we have Johnny Stewart. And we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Lady, I tell you I love you. You can stay in the bathroom all the time. I don't care. I love you.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show. I'll tell you, it is hard to contain all this energy in the room today. And I want to do a shout out, not a shout out, but there's a lovely lady sitting back here, and she's a country singer, and her name is Brooks Thurman. Brooks, come on up here. You've got your little chihuahua here with you, Stitch. Hi. Oh my gosh. And you know, we met at the Toys for Tots show, the Toys for Tots show this year, and we talked about writing a song together because you're a country singer, and I've written some country songs. And
We even took a picture together, I think.
that's right. We look pretty good too. We look pretty hot.
That was a great night.
But we're not bragging. Anyway, and I know you just joined Talmage Persall.
Both work.
Right? Okay. And I just want to welcome you to the show also because you're here in the studio with us. So, Tamaj, I want to ask you, what is your organization about? I know you have the Legacy of the Temptations tribute, Motown anthology, and more.
Correct.
And more. But I know you like to give back.
Correct.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your organization and what it does.
Basically what we do is we're a tribute act. And so basically, I have my production company is called Perfect Storm Productions, and
Perfect Storm?
Perfect Storm Productions.
Okay.
LLC. So I basically started out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I started when I was 19 years old, as a singer in college. I did my first talent show. Had a record deal by the age of 21.
Oh my gosh.
I got to work with the likes of Nile Rodgers and so forth. Even though Tookie DeLeo from Pittsburgh. If you
I
know
used
who,
to sing in Pittsburgh, the Holiday House at Monroeville.
I know I knew you. I sang at the Holiday House also.
Did you really? Well, I'm a lot older than you, son. You look like Yul Brynner.
Do you remember a group called Modern Man?
Yes.
I'm that guy.
You're the guy.
Yes.
You handsome doggy.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. I knew you.
Nino Barry
New
booked me
person.
out there, boy. That was the days, boy.
Yes.
Stage came from the floor, boy.
Yeah.
I tell you, is it still around?
No, they tore it down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let me back away. So go ahead, say
But
it.
no,
She gets mad at me when I jump
cool.
in. Go
That's
ahead,
Running
honey.
into people I
do
know
not.
from back in the past.
I love you.
No, it's so interesting because, you know, they say that there's only, 6 degrees or whatever.
A separation between eating bacon or
something like
or
that.
some bacon, whatever that guy's name is.
So,
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so, you know, I had a run with the record deal for a while there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and then we did New York and whatnot. And then in the 90s, I switched up. That was all R&B. You remember back in the day, that's when...
Well, you're much older than me, so I
Yeah, I'm way older than you. In the 90s, I did alternative rock when the whole Pearl Jam thing was happening. And,
Yep.
you know, so I developed my own record label.
Keep
and
moving with the
whatnot.
times,
Yep,
yeah.
kept moving with the times.
Yeah.
Did that, ended up on Conan O'Brien's show, college tours. It ran its course. I always knew I would end up in Vegas at some point. I knew that back in the 80s. Now I'm dating myself. So I came to Las Vegas and I had the opportunity to actually work with members of the Temptations. It just kind of happened. Someone said, "Hey man, are you looking for a gig?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And I never sang tenor before, so I ended up singing.
but you learned.
Well, I found out I was a natural tenor.
Oh my gosh!
Which-
After
which
seeing
is-
all those years,
Did you bring
yeah.
something with you today?
No, not today. He's going to
yeah,
come
I'm
back
gonna come
next.
back.
Can we get 4 bars or something?
Yeah. Never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do. You say, all right. Whenever I'm asked who makes my dreams real, I say that you do.
All right.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. That's
Yeah,
my
man.
That's a natural tenor.
Get ready. So get ready.
I'm gonna try to make you love me too, so get ready. So get ready, 'cause here I come.
Get ready, for here I come.
So,
Oh my gosh!
this is the new Temptations now, obviously.
Dr. Malik woke up and said, "What the hell's going
He said,
on?"
Oh my God!
How do you sing
I'm
high
still
like
waiting for my
that?
beef sandwich.
You're right.
Well, you know, so
Well,
you know,
I just made it to Vegas and
This
got hooked up with
organization,
Temptations
though.
thing. But here's the thing, it's 6 degrees of separation. My first gig was for Legends in Concert
oh my gosh! Oh my
With
gosh!
with Jon Stewart.
That's
See how
something
that
else.
works out?
Do you know how many people are connected to you, John, in all kinds of ways? Look at this.
Everywhere.
You know, here you are. And, you know, I was looking up on YouTube. I was watching some of our things, our radio shows last night that we post up there on YouTube, by the way. If you go to YouTube and Sandy Kastel channel, then you'll see what we're doing right now. But I found Jon Stewart on another radio show from 2013. And I said, oh my gosh. And you had a bunch of people, you know, from the show, Legends and stuff. And, you know, we run into people all the time that they say, oh, yeah, I know Johnny. I worked with him. He was my first job, or he was my first, you know. So really, John, you're a legend.
Hence the name.
John Legend's here?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jon Stewart from Legends and the Sandy Castile.
Hey.
Kastel, because he would say Castile.
Hey, listen, that's okay. Even
Kastel.
everybody, when I went on the Merv Griffin show, he said it the wrong way too, and I had to correct him, you know. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm used to it, and you're used to it too, just like me, you know. Everybody's names are spelled a little bit differently or sound a little bit differently. So tell us about your organization and how that came to be after all of
Well, just working
this process.
in, you know, through working with Legends in Concert, that took us practically all over the planet, you know, and then it kind of grew from there. You know, I started my own company, you know, with my wife here. She's a nice girl.
Landed in Branson, Missouri.
And it landed me.
She is a nice
It landed
girl.
me in Branson, Missouri, where I met her.
Branson.
Yeah, and she had a son. His name is Stitch. He's a
Oh.
3-pound Chihuahua.
How pretty.
And a little quick story on that. Every time Air Supply comes into town, they're really good friends of ours. We met them on tour.
He always
in
gets the
Florida.
shout out at the concert.
Oh my gosh, isn't that
Russell
something?
and Greg are
Russell-
like, good night, everybody, and we love you, Stitch.
I'm like, really? I mean, the dog gets it.
resembles the
Okay.
Gremlins. Remember the Gremlins?
Yeah, he
The little-
does.
those ears?
Mugwai.
Well, you know what? You know, where are you performing next? Because
I'm gonna
doing our duo tonight.
Well, we do a
You
duo.
doing your duo tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a duo at the North Cannery and also for Joker's Wild, and it looks like it's fixing to be Sam's Town coming up soon.
Cool.
But we have a Temptation show. We have a Temptation show coming up.
Yeah, we're doing our duo tonight, though, from 8 to midnight. So you can come out there and
Oh, we're
see
doing
us
our
sing.
duo.
We can do that,
You know what I
too.
want
That's
you to
right.
do when you go on stage and all, because you got local people come to see you.
Yeah.
If you want, you mention KLAV. Give them the number.
No, mention
731.
Sandy Kastel and
Sandy
Friends and
Kastel
Chef
Friends.
Michael.
Oh, they don't have to mention me.
Well, I have to
I'm
mention
worth
you.
60 billion. What do I care? If you mention me? The
We
bottom
all
line-
care.
the
Listen,
thing
I need
is,
a nickel from you.
You got it. How about a nickel? What you could do is they mention it, they call, we'll give them comp show tickets for all the shows.
Beautiful.
Because people, one thing about Las Vegas, they like free things.
Yeah.
They do.
You
And,
know what I mean?
speaking of free things, on June 12th, the Temptations, our Legacy of the Temptations, will be performing at
Sherry Gordy presents at the Fiesta
Oh,
Rancho.
That's
Yes.
great.
This
You know T
year.
Fox?
Yeah, we
I
know
love
T Fox
that
really
kid.
well. Yeah, he's really good. He's a talented
I love
guy.
that. Well, you know, my birthday, I would love for you guys to come. I mean, you guys, 'cause I got
I've-
the greatest four-piece, I got the Chaz Michaels Quartet that I play with from time to time.
So do you know Fly Me to the Moon?
Do I know Fly Me to the Moon?
Let me hear a few bars.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. I don't have to
Do-up,
look them
do-up, do-up.
Let-
Hey,
do-up.
hey, hey, don't jump on
See,
me.
that's-
That's my shot.
Hey, he got a great shot. That's your key. Fly me to the moon.
Sing it, buddy.
Here we go.
Let me play among the stars.
I hear you, son.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Shoot-be-doo-be.
In other words,
Chop, chop, shoot-it-doo.
please be true.
Sha-doo-doo-da-doo-bee-bee-doo.
In other. Now check it out.
Now, dig it, man.
So we're gonna sing together or what?
No, we can't pound the table, though. We
can't pound the table.
we can't.
Are we gonna sing, Chef? Are we gonna make that happen?
You want to
You know what?
sing Cello
Yeah,
Luna Mezzamata?
yeah, I wanna
gotta
sing.
Cello Luna Mezzamata again.
Oh my.
There you go. There you go. Well, listen, you know, I know there's so much to talk about, but I really want to focus on what it is you want to tell our audience right now. If you had to give advice to new artists starting out in the industry, what would be the number one thing that you would tell them?
Get a job.
Firstly, have financial backing. No, that's not what it's really all
That's
about.
mom and dad.
That's mom and dad. What it's really all about is, follow your heart, listen to yourself, be centered. We live in a very cluttered world. We're inundated with we're stimulated and inundated with pictures and sounds. And just take the time to stop, slow down, listen to your heart,
I love
and
that.
go for it.
I love
but
that.
most of
That-
all, give all
And don't
glory.
give up.
But most of all, give all glory to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Give all glory to our
And
Lord
you know,
Christ.
Absolutely.
I want to thank you for that, because that really is what WEMA is all about. Women in Music and Arts, empowering artists of all ages through education, mentoring, and scholarships. And we have a caller. Oh, Flory, hi. How you doing? Flory, are you still there?
I want to be one of the family.
You are one of the family,
Why
Flory.
don't you come
You know, we
on?
missed you the other night at the West Wing Cigar Lounge. I know you were going to come out.
Yeah, I got almost heat stroke. I had to lay down. I'm getting too old now.
Oh, man, you got to come on the show. You know, we got to get you on.
You know, John Stewart and I. You there, John?
Yeah, he's here.
here.
He's here. He's in the
count-
background.
he's
I'm
counting
right
his
here,
money.
right here.
Count his money.
We're in the Guinness Book of World Records, and I'm going to ask John, does he remember how and why?
Do you remember how and why they're in the Guinness Book of World Records, Johnny?
Now, why? Tell me. I forgot.
We were with Mayor Goodman at the world's largest toast one New Year's when we first met.
Oh, my gosh.
That's unbelievable. Now I do recall it.
That was a big glass, though, because it was a big toast.
And I'm in the world. I'm also in the Guinness Book of Records. If you take a look, I
I'm
made the
afraid to ask
largest
for what?
stromboli. I made the biggest stromboli you ever. A gigantic pepperoni I rolled up is incredible.
I even forgot Legend's 31st birthday, didn't I?
I know, on May the 5th. I know,
Going
my
so
gosh.
fast, I can't remember.
But you know, you had your friend, you had one of your first performers call you from New York City.
That's right.
Yeah, to remind you.
George Trulander.
Flurry. Okay, so Flurry, we got to get.
They know George.
What?
I have a song because I keep hearing Michael sing.
Okay.
And he does have a beautiful voice. I have a duet song I'm going to record on you guys. You're going to love the
Oh!
Thank you, Flory.
song. Yes.
I've been telling Michael we need a duet to do, but he keeps saying, I don't do ballads. I don't do ballads.
I have the songs. I'm the songwriter guy. That's what I normally do.
Well, good.
And you will love the song. And and we'll get together on it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay,
we
great,
got your
Flurry.
number?
You
Flurry's
know what?
phone number?
Yes, I have Flurry's phone number. Flurry, I'm going to give you a call, and then we got to get you booked on the show, okay, next
All
week.
right.
No excuses, okay? And then we'll get together on that song.
Real quick before you go.
I got
Chef Michael.
Can you hold on a second, Flurry, just for while we listen to a message from our sponsors?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're
Yes,
just
ma'am.
tuning in now, you're listening to Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. We are here Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every week on KLAV, and we will be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Don't touch that dial. I'll come into your house and I'll rob you.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sandy Kastel and Friends Variety Show with Chef Michael. You know what, Michael? What is that song? Dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da.
Oh, that one.
Dee da 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 dee da 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 da.
Well, the name of that song is da da dee da dee da dee da da dee da. It's called Cella Luna Mezzamare.
Cella Luna
Cella Luna
Mezzamare.
means
That
the
was
moon.
Dean
Jalla
Yeah,
Luna.
Cella Luna Mezzamare means
Mezzaluna.
the moon, alla luna. Quando disgraziata questa mangia tutte cose fanno
Like when the
con
cow drops over the moon.
Quando la stasera per
Something
questa
like
la
that.
gente va. Have you heard this before, everybody?
Hey, no. Okay, well, anyway, thank you, Chef Michael, for that. Listen, I've also got George Stewart here, spelled Stewart.
That's correct.
Unlike Johnny Stewart, which is Stuart. I just want to clarify that. And George, you have insurance you don't have to die to collect. What does that mean?
You know, I have a product that is new to the United States. It's only been around since 2005. And what it does, it allows you to advance a death benefit when you become ill. Most people don't die healthy. You know, people buy life insurance for the death benefit. And what happens? You got to die. Well, nobody wants that. Most people get sick first. So what happens when I say sick? we're talking
Unfortunately,
about-
yes.
Yes, unfortunately. What I'm talking about, they have a medical issue like cancer, heart attack, or stroke.
Right.
And they've got all this money lying over here waiting for them to die, and they need it now. Maybe they can't work, they can't pay their bills, they're broke.
Can't take care of their family.
Can't take care of the family.
Yeah, right.
Like me.
Exactly. Yeah, they don't have Mike. They don't have his number. Okay? So what happens, this contract, it's actually a contract, allows you to advance the death benefit if you need to. And you can advance up to 100% of the death benefit. Something nobody really knows about. It's never been really advertised.
Well, we're pleased to say that you're one of our major sponsors, and we're glad. People out there that listen to Sandy Costello and Chef Michael, you need to call him. Call him at least to listen. And here's the best part: if you call, so he can explain it to you, all right? Which is 5 minutes. He's got the same show tickets that I'm giving you to call. Don't be a fool. Call up. Everybody needs it. Don't wait till it's too late.
You know, the number is 702-497-9036. And get your pencil at 702-497-9036. And you know, George and Chef Michael, I was just going to insert that, it is really important because so many of the times, like you said, we plan for when we're gone so that we can help support our family, once we're gone. But also during those times, if things hit us that we can't control and we have some kind of health
Right.
issues, our insurance nowadays doesn't always cover everything.
It doesn't.
You know? So it's good to have something
Right.
to rely on.
That's exactly right. And this isn't disability, it's not hospitalization, it's nothing like that. It just allows you to advance a percentage up to 100% of the death benefit. So what that means, if you have a $100,000 death benefit, you may be able to advance $100,000. They'll just write you a check then.
Right.
If you had $1 million, they'll still advance 100%.
Right.
They'll still write you a check for $1 million.
And the company that's been in business, how long has it been in business?
Oh, the company's been in business since 1900. The company's actually the
1900?
largest... 1900.
Holy cow.
The company is actually the largest, has now become the largest insurance organization in the world.
The unique
Wow.
thing is no one that's been insured since 1900, which is thousands of people, good because they never died. None of them.
They lived on so they could use that ahead of time. Well, listen, George, I want to thank you for being on the show. I know we've had a full house today,
Yes.
and you come on the show periodically, and we've got to have you on again next week, and keep telling people about this because it's such a good thing. So everybody listening out there, even if you have insurance, a lot of insurances are outdated.
There you go.
Outdated.
Absolutely.
So this is something you've got to check into. Give George Stewart a call at 702-497-9036. Thank you,
you very
George.
much. Thank you.
Okay.
We love you, George, even though you're dead.
So, I just want to ask everybody, Ed, from the Melancholics, which is also Dr. Malik. What is your email address again, or your Facebook page, so that people can go find out about your music and find out about where you're playing, so they can come and see you and listen into your great music?
Oh, Facebook, Edward Malik, and Melancholics is a page on there. And again, we're all over the internet if you just search it out.
And you're working on that new album.
New album coming out this year. Hopefully we'll debut it at Smith Center if we get the nod. And also got a new store coming at downtown Summerlin, up at Summerlin and 215, Sahara and 215.
You got to have advertisement, Doc. You got to have advertisement, buddy.
You know me. That's all I need.
And Tamaj and sorry, now I'm adding letters. And Brooks Thurman, you said you were going to do the little blurb.
Yeah, we got a show coming up. You can find the Legacy of the Temptations. They're actually going to be doing a special venue on June 12th at Fiesta Rancho inside Club Tequila. It's free admission.
All right.
You're going to get to see some Smokey Robinson, James Brown, Michael Jackson, then a big Temps thing at the end, because this year was the 53rd year that Berry Gordy signed them to Motown Records, actually.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's going to be fabulous. And we're going to have
awesome.
you on again, okay?
No problem.
So that we can talk more about the country music, and we can also have you on again, Talmage.
Oh, very nice.
And then Johnny Stewart.
I'm here.
Here.
We're all going to be excited to be back tomorrow, right?
That's right, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. with George Stewart, and with Johnny Stewart, with Chef Michael, and we'll have our new guest on tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. here on KLAV, and check out our website and youtube.com at Sandy Kastel.
Avo, Nagila, Avo, Nagila, Avo, Nagila.
I thought it was Metsaluna.
Hey, I got a lot of Jewish friends out there. Boy, they support me. That's why I can live in
Ciao,
Canyon Gate.
Bella Luna.
Take the cannoli.
Hey, forget about it.
It's a strong heart and a nerve.